Welcome back everybody, day 6. Good morning. It is slightly, well, it just tried to rain just before. We're not due for rain today actually, we're due for rain tomorrow and on Sunday. Sorry, tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow and Monday is when we are due for rain. But yes, obviously with the issue we had yesterday, it isn't, well, you know, day 6, but it's not day 6 of seeding. So yes, tomorrow we're 95% of 10 to 25, 95% of 10 to 20 on Monday. So yes, not day 6 of seeding, but it is day 6 nonetheless. We need to get to work. We need to get that axle out from underneath the truck, and we need to put the new axle in. This is something I've never done before, so it's a learning experience for me, learning experience for you. And yeah, we'll get into it. So we've got a few things we need to do. We need to chuck the welder on the back of my ute. We need to get some grinders, the gen set. What else? We need Wally, we need a pump, some hoses, and yeah, then we can go down and attempt to replace an axle. So on the trailer, well, on the axle, we have to weld the saddle from the old one onto the new one, which yeah, I'm super excited about. You've got to get it all level and everything like that. Everyone, someone who's done it before, they'll be like, it's a piece of piss, mate, don't worry about it. But yeah, we've never done it before. Anyway, that's how I've got that on. We're about to grab the generator, which is just there. Go grab the gen set and chuck that on as well. So we've got power, and then yeah, we'll be able to roll. Right, the plan is to empty this all into to Henry. Actually, I might start it up, the truck up, so we've got air and we can, so this line isn't going to be heavy. So we're going to empty all this into Wally, so we've got no weight on the back, because like I said yesterday, it's about 15 ton sitting there. And then what we will do from there is, well, actually I might see about if we can chain that axle up maybe, and we'll just move it up to flat ground up there, so it's a little bit easier. We'll just see. Ready? Yep. Go. That is strong. Whilst the guys are doing that, I'm just going to see if I can chuck, oh, it's locked on. No, I'm going to see if I can hook this around here, around the axle, up here, and just jack it up, and then see if we can take the weight of it, and then just slowly drive this thing out of the paddock, and then we can work on it up on flat ground instead of working in the paddock. Might be a bit better for us. So we'll just see how this goes. That seems to be working. We're just going to drive it out like that, and we'll be able to do this up on better ground. We're moving the truck up for 2 reasons. One, probably a bit easier to work on it on flat ground instead of in the stubble here and the dirt. And then the second reason is that rain is still coming. Fingers crossed, I don't want to scare it away, but it is still coming. And if for whatever reason we can't get this done today, for, you know, whatever thing could arise that we might not be able to finish this today, we're at least going to have it out of the paddock, so it's not in where the rain is. Going to, you know, make it so that it's inaccessible to get the truck out or working in mud. So yeah, a bit easier just to move it up there while we can. First step is jacking this up. Now, you guys can let us know if we're doing it in the wrong spot, but we're jacking up the back here because we feel it's the safest spot to jack from. We could jack from the middle axle, but then we're going to tend to lift the whole, all of the axles up doing that. Yeah, so we're just going to Just going to jack it off the back here and yeah, we'll see how it goes. With the brake boosters detached now, we've now got to do the U-bolts, and we're going to take these off. And then this is the saddle I'm talking about. We're going to undo that, we're going to cut that and then weld that onto the new one. But looking at that, we've got to take this arm off first maybe. That's got oh man, that's got a weld on it.
Sorry?
It's welded.
Maybe we leave those on. I don't think we need to take it off because that's going with the lug that we're welding on the new one.
Yeah, yeah. So discovering that those nuts are welded, that means that we cannot get that saddle off and out and then do it out in the clear like we anticipated. So what we're going to do, we've got both of our trolley jacks. We're going to jack it up, take the pressure off, then we're going to undo those U-bolts up there, lower it down as best we can, and then when we've got it down, we'll then be able to have an attempt at cutting those saddles off, and then we can then rip that one out. And then this here is the new one. So it already comes with a hub and with a brake assembly, and then that there is the new where the brake boosters go. Now that they're a lot closer together, I don't think that really matters, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, it should be okay. We'll see how we go. Have you taken pressure off on your side, Kel? Yep, hold there. Alright, we'll just undo these U-bolts. Slowly control our descent. Oh, I can.
Sorry, there's no pen on it. Oh, no. Ready?
Yep, down. Alright. Now to somehow get an angle grinder in there.
Yeah.
Can I get it?
Maybe just with the new disc for that one.
Hey?
Maybe just with the new disc. Even then it's going to be
a bit, yeah.
Get these other ones with this.
Oh, have they welded that?
Yeah.
I thought it was just on the tips.
I thought it was as well.
Oh man, how the fuck?
Is it up in there as well?
Yeah.
Can we get up there with that?
Henry's just about to rock up now. We just went and grabbed the gas axe. The reason for it is we were told we could just use the angle grinder and just, these are welded on. And it did look like they were just only welded on the sides, but they've gone and welded it all through there. So we can't get the grinder in. So we're just gonna essentially cut a big square and remove that from the axle, get the axle out, and then we can have a play around with either the gas axe or the grinder and try and come from the inside and just try and get as nice a cut as we can. So that's the plan. We'll see how that plan works out. There we go. That was it. There you go. All right, onto the other side. Trying to get the jack.
Yeah, if you keep on going that. I've got to say, if you keep on going that way, you should just work it out. And then back. Oh, you're right. Sorry, that's really got away on me.
Yeah, sure did. There we go. One axle. Because the way they've welded this thing on, we're really struggling to get the grinder up into it to cut it. So we're just trying to use the gas axe just to try and get it out, but yeah, hopefully we don't ruin it, but at least we've got the whole arch to weld off anyway. If we screw up this end bit, it's okay. We've still got the arch to go off and it'll be alright. Alright, we've called it. So we've tried our hardest to get in here and cut these out, and without us absolutely destroying these, we just cannot get in. On a typical one, this part here, see how that's normally just a flat edge along there, and they just weld, there's a weld along there, and it's one simple weld, whereas these guys have welded like a massive bridge weld in there, which is damn impossible to get to. Henry's been gas axing on that side, I've been grinding on this side, and we just can't make it work. So we're getting some from town, so I'm about to go and meet Dad halfway, and then we're just gonna cut these bolts off because the bastards welded those bolts on. And what we might have to do is just adjust this nut here, this carrier, just to be the right length. But other than that, we should be all right. And then we just can put the new one in, weld that one up, and hopefully by the end of the day, this is operational. Right, after a quick parts trip, Dad got the picked these up for me, and we met halfway. We have got our new replacement saddles, and looking at that, they are slightly different, so you can see how it's a bit smaller. So we'll just see how that goes. A bit shorter, I should say. See how that goes, and then over here somewhere we've got the axle, and that goes on like that, and then we'll weld there and that little bit down there. That's it, we're done. Then we can go have a beer.
Or several.
What we need to do is gas axe these bolts off here, because we are those are welded on, so we need to get them off. So now we just need to find where we've put the lighter and cut them off.
No, you're right. Let's go. Yeah, there we go.
We were hoping that we could just put it on the forks and just sort of crowd it back and take it in. That has proved no-go. So we're going to try and just roll it in how we did when we got it out, although it's a lot bigger than when we got it out because we've got 2 full hub assemblies. But yes, we'll see. Shouldn't fucking really. Is it best for you to go all the way and then I switch around? Yeah. Because it won't matter which way we. Oh. Yeah, you need to go in. Because
yeah, we planned that right.
Spider again. I apologise to any truck mechanics watching this cringing. Not on the rocks.
Are we sent it?
Well, that's what I was literally about to ask. How are we going to get that? Like, we're going to have to.
Yeah, how do we? Should have brought that. Didn't even think about it. Crowbar would be really handy right now.
We've got the axle lined up lengthwise, so I've just gone off the drop arm there and just measured off that. Henry, as you can see, is just grinding that clean because we're going to now attempt to jack it up, and we'll put those saddles in. We will then also put the U-bolts on, and our plan is also to chuck the tyres back on there, and then we will let the jacks down and let it all sit, make sure it's all seated correctly. We don't want them on 2 different angles, so make sure it's seated correctly, and then give it a whirl and then crack a beer, because it's definitely beer o'clock time. We're getting all excited. Just as Henry was grinding this one down, I just thought, let's just do the age-old thing and just check to see if it does fit over it. It will, of course it will, but we just want to check. It doesn't. It's too small. So now, thankfully we haven't destroyed these ones. We just cut the bolts off to get them on, to get them off. So we're going to chip away with the oxy now that we've got them off. We can manipulate it around and move it around and everything like that. And then we can still use these new bolts that we've got and new bushes, so that's fine. It's probably a good thing. But yeah, what a shit of a thing that's happened. Anyway, we'll adapt and overcome. Hopefully this reaches all the way up to our spring.
Yeah. We're also going to have to roll it back a little bit, but we'll see. John.
How far off are we?
30 centimetres.
3 centimetres.
3 centimetres, yeah, 30 mil.
Alright, just hold there.
We need to go that way. It's 125 here and it's 95 here. We need to go that way.
Did we move?
You did move it, yeah. Not enough, but I'll just double check that you did move it. Oh, I was imagining things. Hold there. I reckon I've got my grinding in the wrong spot. So that's, I think we need to go a bit further, but it's 112, 102. Another centimetre. Oh, yeah. No, that's gonna be dodgy. Try and get those sitting sort of central. Damn it, I reckon I've got just give it another nudge. It only needs to go about a couple mils. Hold that. Go again. Get again. Oh.
Yeah, this jack's going down slowly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that changes things. Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close.
Get ready with the U-bolt there, Carl, please.
So left side is 1 by 1, this is 1 by 0, so that's a mil difference either side. I think that's close enough.
Chuck it on.
Chuck the U-bolts in. Yeah, go.
Right, both lots of wheels are on. The last thing we need to do is jack it down, and then we just got to tighten up the bolts that are on the bushes there. And then we actually need to get all that back into there. So we'll need to do that so we can keep that agitating throughout the next couple of days. And that is the last of this. Well, truth be told, we've actually got to change one of the boosters at the back there because it's got a hole in it, so we've still got a little bit to go. But that is this job done today. Something I thought was only going to take half a day, it's taken the whole day. But that's alright. We had a few issues with that, and we also, it's the first time all four of us have done that, so at least we've done it now. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. I think the next video will be us putting the Earnshaw back together, so that should be an interesting one, so stay tuned for that one.